Hello. Hello. Oh, my camera's all messed up. Troopy, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be streaming. Hello, folks. Is me. I'm here. My voice might be a little bit weird because I just ate a brownie right before stream started, and it is very dusty inside my throat. But that's life. Sometimes you get brownie dust in your throat. Hello. We're back. We're here today to finish this vault. A special brownie? Yeah, I'm high as a kite, my man. I can't stream unless I'm high. You know, I want people to not know if I'm telling the truth or not, so I'm going to stick with that for now. Hello, everybody. We're here. We're here. I'm not feeling well. I think I got some food poisoning. Oh, no. Do you know what it was from? Do you know what you ate? Do you know, like, what caused it? Okay, well, we're all in charge of nursing Scroopy back to health today. But, in the meantime, I'm going to be thinking about some of this stuff. I feel like there's a lot that I have to say, but I don't know what to say. So, I'm going to not say anything. We're going to play some music. We're going to move on with it. How's everybody doing today? What's everybody up to? Tell you what, we're gonna start in a weird place. You're working and you're twerking. Ate some chicken wings at a dodgy place. Yeah, that'll get you. Were they delicious? Was it worth it? Can you work it? Can you flip it around and reverse it? You shashmaka quicker bigger. You knew it was a bad idea. That's okay. They were nice. Hey, that's all that counts. Oh, I'm using Blender controls, not Inkscape controls. Okay, we're here. I think it needs to be called In the Estate of Family X. Not sure if worth it. I get that. Folks, I have a job for everybody right at the beginning here. What should I name this family? I gotta name them something, and I would like if I could get some input on what would be a good family name. What type of family are there? That is a great question. They are a very rich von Gutenberg. Is there controversy around that name? Because I like that name. Also, I feel like the music is very loud right now. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I feel like I'm competing with the audio. Hello. Am I still competing with this? Let's move on to the next song. I think that is the name from Sound of Music. Oh, I don't know about that then. I like Vaughn. Vaughn is cool. I can do Vaughn. Maybe it's a little on the nose. But the family is a very wealthy fish farming family that makes caviar and they do farming and fishing, but they own their own estate, and the fish that they keep are foreign. So they're not fishermen. They literally owned the body of water that the fish are in. Which was a weird poem that I just wrote, but yeah, so they're very wealthy. They're very wealthy, and they have a lot to do with fish in the ocean. Do I want to be famous? No, I don't. I could do without being famous, actually. Sorry. It didn't get rid of the message, but that's okay. It's the inventor of the printing press. Let me do some name theory real quick. Water. I think water in Japanese is mizu. Hold on, we can do this. We can do some language theory real quick. Japanese for water. Is it mizu? It is mizu. Okay, you're right. Yes. Gun vault. Hello, it's me, Gun Vault. Mizu. What is French for water? La Fontaine. Fontaine is not bad. Fontaine. Isn't that a character from BioShock? It is. Okay. Fontaine, Mizu, water, ocean. I was going to say another word that I can't say right now. I want it to end in a U, maybe. Hold on. I'm doing. Let's write all this down. Let's open up a document real quick and let's just write it down. We're gonna write this down as a family. Mizu, ocean, Fontaine, fountain, river. Oh, river is a good one. River's a good one. Water. Here we go. We're gonna nail it. We're gonna nail it right on this one. River. Okay, Riven is a character from Destiny, but Riven is so close to what I want. Toyvern. Toyvern. How do we feel about Toyvern? Is that too fantastical? Is that too crazy? Is Toyvern a good family name? I'm gonna come up with an alternative just in case. Close to tavern, I think. I kind of like that. I think they could get drunk pretty often. This is also a fantasy language, so it doesn't really use the same constructs that we do. Pronounce it in French. Toyven? Toyven. I don't know how to do that. Flood. Now, they have to have a very regal, elegant name. They're very rich. They're very pompous. They're nice. They're sweet. But they're a little pompous. Put it in Google Translate and let it talk? Okay, yes. I could actually maybe respell it based on this. It's not a bad way to do this. French. English to French. I don't know how to make it talk French, so I'm just gonna do this.
Touverne.
Touverne. Touverne. Touverne. Toyven.
Touverne.
Touverne. Toyven. Okay, how do we feel about this? How do we feel about this?
Touverne.
That is wild. That is so fancy.
Touverne.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm okay with Dutch. Dutch is up there. No. All right, done. Let it say it in Dutch. All right, I will let it say it in Dutch. But I think we got our phrase.
Duiven.
Hold on. Let's
Duiven. 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 Duiven.
It's wild. Can I put an umlaut over the U? U with umlaut. I don't know how to do that. There you go. I want that. Give me a lowercase u with an umlaut. And we're going to capitalize the T just so it looks right.
Duivern. Duivern.
It's amazing. I think this is it.
Tuifan.
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 All right. 1 to 10. 1 to 10, how is this? Umlaut does not exist in Dutch. This is true.
Tuifan.
Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's go with just a TU. Tuiver. Done. I'm going to say property of, because I think they're going to get to the point pretty quickly. I don't think they're going to say in the estate of Family Toivern. They're going to say property of Family Toivern. All right, music's back on. All right, so I'm going to be keeping this file for a little bit. I'm definitely going to change this into a texture later, I promise. But for the time being, I just want a file because I don't want to think too hard about things right now. We're going to be doing like 1,000 things today, and last thing I want to do is give myself more work and not finish this thing, and the goal is to finish this thing, so a texture can wait. A texture can be really nice, really simple. I wish it showed me what the fonts look like. Why does it not show you what the fonts look like? Too futuristic. Oh, now it does. Okay. I just had to click it twice. Who would have thunk it? Ooh. That looks really good. Can it go bold? No, it cannot go bold. Oh, I kind of like how that looks. That is pretty wild, like a typewriter-y. I was thinking handwritten, but obviously this would be put on by a stencil, so I don't think we want anything too handwritten. 2 minutes? 2 minutes to what? 2 minutes until what? What's the big plan? Why is there Sanskrit on the end of this thing? Yeah, too fancy. Alright, it's heist time. We gotta catch up with Grimo. Gotta catch up with Grimo. That's my goal. Alright. The thing is, I'm not as dedicated to Scrub Online. Oh, you're gonna redeem bunny ears at 15 minutes? You know what? That's a very nice thing of you to do. How very kind of you. Kiz, and if you're anything, you're a gentleman. That's for sure. You're quite the man. That is too fancy. No, I don't want to do fancy. Stay away from it. Get away from the fancy. Also, I am definitely killing time right now because I'm waiting for my brain to activate. It's been a morning so far. Hey, bunny ears are on. Not a stream goes by. Bum ba da bum ba da bum. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the one that I liked, and we're gonna move on with our lives. I was talking about how I have to speed things up, and now I'm just taking my sweet time, and it's just the way it goes, man. It was called, like, In something. In. It was like a bunch of random junk. Yeah, Imlu XB. There he is. Hey, what's up, Echo? There we go. Hey, we survived. We'll call this Toivern. That's cool with me. How did your hat in time stuff go last night? Yeah, how'd it go? Have you guys reopened the vortex to the entire universe and gotten rid of Sylvanas yet? We're gonna just do selection, export as, and please don't export there. Still got only the 7,000 points. Yeah, Echo, I don't know what is going on with your points. You got banned from Streamlabs. Alright. We've played around for a little bit. Let's get to the actual work. I don't feel like super good right now. I'm gonna put that out there. I feel a little strange right now. I don't exactly know why. So if I seem a little iffy today, I don't know why that is. I feel kind of sick, which I don't want to be sick. I've been sick a lot lately. The heck? There we go. That was weird. Okay, let's go ahead and add ourselves. So we are two. Yeah, you gave me food poisoning. It was all the smooching. We were smooching too hard and you gave me food poisoning. Don't tell Emmy. Emmy's gonna write that down. It's okay if you need to take a break or just want to sit around talking about games. Nah, I'm okay. I'm gonna keep going for now. I'm just gonna be a little slower today. Which, I've been slowing down a lot lately, so no real difference there, but I'm gonna be a little slow. It's already stream canon? Yeah, it's stream canon. Look. Someone has to kiss Scroopy or Scroopy turns into a giant monster. I guess I'm the one. She's probably making a fanfic. She's definitely making a fanfic. Scroopy turns into the hunters from Bloodborne because he doesn't get enough of the old blood. That should work, right? Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so we need to do some UV editing to get that correct, which is easy enough. There we go. You know you've made it when you were on fanfiction sites? Boy, wouldn't it be a strange vibe if you didn't know you were on a fanfiction site and you just look and suddenly it's like, wait, I'm on a fanfiction website? That'd be kind of awesome. I think I'd be cool with that. I think I wouldn't care. Clearly that's like not the best thing in the world, but I wouldn't care. Also, I'm definitely using constants for this. Everyone, you have the right to make fanfiction about me. I don't care. Whatever. My HDRI keeps getting messed up, and I don't know why. Actually, I should be in pre-rendered view anyway. Material preview. There we go. Okay, you. You there. Traveler. Uh-oh, we've made a mistake. We have made a mistake, folks. Tell you what. This is an easy thing to fix. I don't want to fix it, but I'm going to fix it. This is an easy thing to fix. We got to go back to Inkscape. Shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it like this. Come here. Boom. There you are. Now we have this. Let's place that right there. Let's make a square and make sure it is perfect. Okay, now we gotta make this square black. Bada boom, bring you down to the bottom, put you in here. We're gonna make you just large enough to fit. Okay, now we're here. Now I export as Toyburn. I say, Bob's your uncle. Oh, you can't see anything that I'm doing, I'm sorry. I didn't show anything that I just did. That was my bad. Okay, we're back to this. We're gonna make ourselves a plane. We're going to set it at 90 degrees. We're going to make a new material for it. We're gonna plug in image plus color ramp. Theoretically, this should work, right? I'm looking at it on my screen. Oh, I didn't open anything. Obviously. Obviously. There we go. That is fine enough. Maybe we'll put a little bit of E so we can round out just a little bit of that. You know what? It'll be fine. That'll be fine just as is. Now we can get rid of you. Bring you down just a little bit. I still don't know if Toyburn is the correct name of this family or not, but at least we have a file that we can edit pretty quickly. So it is what it is. We're gonna add ourselves a shrink wrap. This is a big one. It's a big part of this process. We're gonna shrink wrap this bad boy to vault. Why it did it like that, I do not know. The heck is going on? What? What is going on here? Tell you what, I think we should be able to cut this 2 times. There we go. That's perfect. That is pretty perfect for now. Of course, it's going to get turned into a texture later, but for the time being, that is perfectly fine. Leave it as is. Perfect. And now it's all procedural, so I can move things and not have to worry about it. And yes, problem solved. Cool. Let's make you brass. There we go. So I bought this really neat font on Etsy called Fontosaurus. Totally worth the investment. The cogs in my brain are like, is that a pun or not? I don't get the joke. The joke is not obvious to me if there's a joke there. Let me look it up. It is a font. Okay. You know what? We'll go. We'll take a trip down memory lane. Oh, porn star. You know, that's what I was looking for. All the fan fiction. I love the 15-minute delay that that you are on at all times. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's really good. Oh, it's actually great. It's actually super good. Wow, that is cool. I'm proud of them. How much? $5? Guys, I think I could make a font. I think I have what it takes to make a font. That's okay, I understand. I think I can make a font. I should try and make a font. I'm always in a need for a font, and I have the skill set required to make a font. Wow, that's a great logo. That F right there with the little guy hugging it. I'm saving that for later. I can think about that. I can think about that little F for something. The Imp Boy font? Oh, a demonic font. No, I'd want to make maybe a professional font, but yeah, I can make that too. All right, this is gonna be called Family Property. Boy, am I tired. Okay. We're here. Think. We're gonna go to a new level right now. Hear me out. We're gonna do something very crazy. We're gonna experience something together. You and me are gonna experience something. And I don't feel well, so it's gonna be fun. Look into fixing weird bevels, that's later. Fix artifacts on vault face, definitely gonna fix that later. Actually, I can fix that right now. Now, if you want a bad pun, here's one. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. I like that one. I like that one. I like that a lot, actually. You know what? I'm gonna make some loot real quick. That actually seems easier for me, and I am feeling not great. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times today. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and make a collection here called loot. I'm actually gonna lower this down. I should probably lower this down by default because I always use more of this than this. Just in case I mess up, I'm gonna do an exact 90 degrees. I don't think I'll mess up, but just in case, we'll leave it like that. And that's easy to work on this. Yes, perfect. Cool. Let's stick some stuff in here. Let's make some gold bars to start with. Hey, what's up, Pyro? Pyro, how you been? Long time no talk. You holding up? Last I talked to you, you were pretty worried about what was going on in the world. Favorite time of day? Oh god, that's a full conversation. Okay, I want everybody to answer what their favorite time of day is, by the way. I would like to know... Why are you angry? What are you so angry about? I mean, I have a clue as to what you're angry about, but I don't know if that's the answer or if there's something else. Because people who can't play Dark Souls tell me how to enjoy Elden Ring? Okay, I'm glad it's not what I was thinking it was. Yeah, I think everyone's like obsessed with Elden Ring right now. I think people are feeling a real weird sense of ownership over the game. Because I think media hype has made it kind of an everyman's game, and I think people are like, it's my game too. I care about this game as much as you do. It's like, okay, cool, good for you. Best time of the day is 3:50 a.m. Boy, I cannot agree with that. If I look at a clock and it is past 2 a.m., I feel an immense sense of guilt. I feel an immensely crazy sense of guilt about what I'm doing. And I know that's not a functional. I know it doesn't matter, but I feel it. Okay, best time of the day. If you wake up at sunrise, that's it. That's the best time of day. I don't wake up at sunrise. I'm a bit of a night owl, and I do prefer the night. And I tend to get the most... I hate it when a day has 2 4 o'clocks. Oh, that's wild. The time of life when you look out of the window, empty street, peaceful all around, no one calling you, demanding anything, peace and quiet to just relax. Okay, you know what? I'll agree with you. Anywhere from 4 a.m. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the best time if you're well rested. If you've slept and woken up at that time, or you took a nap and you're like going through something, or you're sick and you're just getting over being sick, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the best, for sure. The second best time is 11 p.m. 11 p.m. is probably my favorite time of the day, usually. I'm gonna say 11 p.m. When the stars just start to come out. I'm always busy at that time. I feel like I get off around like 10. It's not true. I'm not the busiest person in the world, but I feel like my brain slowly starts to turn off around 10, and then the sparks start. So 11. I'm going to say 11 it is. 11's my favorite. We're going to call this Gold Bar Temp. We're going to call this Gold Bar. And now I have to make a symbol here, and we have a T for Toyvern. Let's make a family symbol. What's up, Beryl? Let's make a family symbol for the Toyverns. I love how whenever I ask you something, it takes like 10 minutes of thought to get an answer. Yeah, nothing's easy, man. Mine changes quite a bit. Warm summer nights are nice, but cold winter nights make me sad and cold. Yeah, if you didn't know T hates the cold with a absolute passion. If you mention the cold to T, it's going to spiral. Beryl, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Okay, we gotta make a family seal here. Here's an idea. Just bear with me. I'm gonna make something work. A fish? A fish is not a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna go off of a fish, but we're gonna do our own thing. They are fishermen. For sure they are fishermen. You're right. They are fishermen. I'm gonna start with this. I think on it, I hold quite 10 a.m. fondly. That is when I am home from school from a cold night, and that is the Price Right came on. I love that. 10 a.m. Got it. 10 a.m. You know what? It's funny that Russian soldiers in Ukraine got shortage of rations and are cold and without fuel. Total Uno reverse card. Well, yeah. I mean, like, it's the most insane war I've ever seen. I don't know if it counts as war yet. I know that might be undermining what is currently going on in the world, but it's just strange. It's just a strange thing that's going on. Okay, We're gonna draw something. Cold has always been easier to withstand for me compared to excessive heat. Wow, that is wild. Okay, okay, I got it. I got the family crest. We're here. We're gonna make this work. I should be doing this in Inkscape, but I think I can do curve editing fine enough, so I'm not gonna stress the details yet. Grimo going nuts in chat. I also love that emote. Does that feel like some Masons sort of stuff right there? I don't know if I love this. I don't think I love the way this looks. I think I might be able to do better if I use cubes. It looks like a Pokemon to me. I'm kind of cool with it being a Pokemon. Okay, let's do some curve editing. Here we go. We're gonna be very deliberate with this. Are you forcing kids to draw lines again? Yeah, I love when kids draw lines. I don't even know what that means, but I do like it. Alright, you know what? Today's just a creative stream. This is me just going creative mode. That's all today's gonna be, is just creativity. So, get with the picture, folks. That's not the one I want. I want that one. We're gonna do RZ. That feels pretty good. Yeah, what's up, Pyra? This guy needs to be one of the weird, like, half-broken points. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to force that to happen. Strawberry Pop-Tart. Alright, I'll make a strawberry Pop-Tart in 1 moment. I gotta make this guy a point, but otherwise we're done. Otherwise we're set. I think that's great. I think that's a really crazy looking family emblem. It has a bit of a spermy vibe to it, and we're all gonna pretend that that's not true. We're all gonna respect what's happening here, and we're not gonna call it sperm, despite the fact that it definitely looks like sperm. Putin hoped to seize Ukraine till the end of the week, assuming people would abandon relatively unpopular government for Russian favor, not dissimilar to Crimea in 2014, not to mention the international backlash. True. I think it's just a wild move, though. It is quite the ballsy play. Putin hasn't had a great reputation with the world, and I don't know how much it matters if the world agrees with you or not, but, like, man, he is definitely not in good favor with pretty much anybody in the world anymore. So, good on him. The funny thing is, Putin cares so much about his image and works so hard to present himself in a certain way, and in the last week, everyone now admires the voice of Paddington Bear the way he wants to be admired. What? What did you just write in chat? I understood none of that. Paddington Bear? What does Paddington Bear have to do with anything? Is that what we're calling the Ukrainian Prime Minister or President or whatever he goes by? He was an actor before being president and voiced Paddington Bear? What? That is incredible. How do I cut these things? How do I make them not... How do I make you not this? How do I... There's a button that you press for sure, and I don't know what the button is. Blender, curve, make sharp. To cut a curve in two, to select different control points, segment. To make sharp corners, select a vertex and press V key. V. Free. There we go. Good to know. Nope. You were vibing Asaria's song? Sorry. It just ran its natural course. Sometimes the songs just be doing their own things. This looks kind of like a gender thing, which I'm not against. They're a little past gender rights in this family, but I'm not against it being a gender thing. They're a little postmodern. I don't think they worry too much about gender stuff, but the heart wants what the heart wants. It looks like an axolotl. I am in on this thing being an axolotl. Color me in on that. Okay, can we fill our caps real quick? Fill caps, there you are. Thank you. Now, we take this and we put a Boolean on it, and the Boolean is going to be that curve. Bear with me while I do all of this fussy fuss for no good reason. I'm going to keep you as a backup just in case, because I have a feeling this is going to go bad. We're going to call this Family Seal BU. That was the Pokemon I was thinking of, Wooper, the axolotl Pokemon. I love a Wooper. I always thought it was weird that Quagsire and Wobbuffet weren't like the same Pokemon. They're so similar. I don't know why they're separate Pokemon. Hey, fun fact about Wobbuffet, by the way. Let's have a Wobbuffet fact. Wobbuffet. This dude, he's got 2 brains, and one of the brains is his tail. His tail has a brain of its own, and in moments of extreme danger, the tail tries to leave the body. Also, there's female Wobbuffets, and they look like this. Anyway. There's your Wobbuffet fact for the day. Moving on. Family Seal. What? You love Wobbuffet? Wobbuffet's alright. He's a bit of a weirdo. There we go. That's pretty much what I wanted. That's pretty good. Okay, we can live with this. That looks fine. So now I apply. No, you're silly. You apply this first. Then you apply this. No, what are you doing? Apply. Apply. There we go. Now we've done it. Now we go over to Sculpt. Now we go over to Dynatopo and we do a probably 20 detail flood fill. That might actually be way too small. Should have remeshed it, in fact. I'll do remeshing. We're going to keep it pretty standard here, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. We had a great president, Václav Havel, who played a significant role in the fall of Russian influence in Czechoslovakia, who also wasn't far from the entertainment industry. Yeah, I don't think it's that uncommon. It's just definitely a bit weird. It's definitely not your first choice, right? You don't think of it like that. Okay, so we're gonna have a pretty perfect bar of gold here, but I'm gonna push the boundaries just a little bit. Because gold, if you've ever seen gold bars, they do not look clean. They never look clean. Even rich people don't have clean gold bars. They just want the value. They don't care what it looks like. If you've ever wondered why dictators don't see eye to eye with entertainers anymore. I don't think that's the only reason. I'll put that out there. It's always wild to me when you see people who are like, I hate punk music. Music is so bad. It pollutes the minds of our public or whatever. And it's like, it's cool if you don't like rap music. It's cool if you don't like punk or rock or whatever. But like, to have a vehement opinion about it, is just saying that you don't like freedom of speech. Like, that's just saying you don't like people speaking their minds and ultimately disagreeing with you. Like, I don't know. I don't like people who make a full pot of spaghetti and then throw it behind their stove and let it rot, right? But, like, they're doing it in their house. I don't care. Good for them. I don't agree with it. I think it's silly, but, like, why would I go out of my way to be like, I'm gonna fight these people? I'm gonna fight spaghetti throwers. Okay, silly. Silly platform to put yourself on. Silly thing to do with your life. Was that the most, like, incoherent point I've ever made? Because I kind of feel like it was. Shout out to people who cook spaghetti and throw it behind their stove. That's a really weird thing that you all do. There we go. Now we have some mushy, realistic looking bits on here. Just enough to make it look like it was, like, made by human hands. Somebody poured this very hastily because they didn't know what they were doing into a mold, because they just wanted to convert the gold into a shape. They're not actually a smith, because if they were a smith, they would have made a piece of jewelry. But they don't know what they're doing. They're just making a bar of gold, because bars of gold are kind of silly objects in the world. Kind of a weird thing that we do. I think wasting food is an objectively objectionable. I agree with you to some degree in the same way that I think rock music is bad for your eardrums. And so if politicians were to say that rock music is bad for your eardrums and it pollutes the, like, minds of the youth, I'd be like, I kind of see where you're coming from. But also, it's not that big of a thing, and it's not on a scale that matters. Also, I just chose, like, the weirdest example I could. I don't think anybody's actually doing that spaghetti thing. If they are, boy, you're weird. You're a strange person. Okay, good. We're back to here. Is that good? Are we set? If I come to here and I go shade smooth. Oh, we're set. That's gold, baby. Let's push it a little bit. I'm gonna do some weird stuff and see if I can make my life work. For once. All right, we got another heist going. Everybody, get your game face on. We got a heist. No more playing around. We got a heist to do. All right, we got a bar of gold. We got a couple of bars of gold. Why I spent so much time working on this, I don't know. I'm just having fun. I'm just letting my brain wander. I'm practicing sculpting. I'm thinking about new techniques. We're pushing ourselves in new directions, even if they seem a little on the silly end of the spectrum. Give me a bone. I'm gonna call this pure gold. We're gonna get that smudgy, gross kind of gold, because that's the beautiful gold. Heist the bank for some gold bars. Yeah, if you guys get this heist... Alright, you know what? If I lose this heist, you all get to steal from me, and I'm gonna make a gold bar in your honor. So, collectively, you get to think about what you want on the gold bar, and I will draw it to the best of my ability. Oh, I gotta make a Pop-Tart, too. I forgot about the Pop-Tart. My memory's been bad lately. So if I lose this heist, which you have literally no control over, you're getting a treat. I want to steal Pop-Tarts from you. Alright, we can put a Pop-Tart in here as well. I'm okay with that. I need the queen symbol on there. What's the queen symbol? Can you explain what a queen symbol is for me? From chess? Oh, I see. Yes. For a second there, I thought you were calling T a queen, and I was like, T's not gonna appreciate that. I won. Sorry, you're gonna have to try it in the next heist. You got a couple of heists to go if you want to try and get a gold bar from me. Okay, so we have gold. Now let's give it some gross chunks. Let's give it a texture with a bump. We're gonna do something a little weird. I'm gonna do a kind of bump that I don't normally do. I have a feeling this is gonna look good, but I don't know. What the heck is that emote? 2020 capture? Is that just an explosion? I think this is a new song. I added a couple of new songs. I don't remember which ones they were. Some of them are from Mario Land. I think this one's from Wii Music. That looks like a bar of gold to me. That's what they look like. And then you got to give them this roughness right here. I mean, I feel like pawn would be worse, but all depends on how you view things. Pawns are the ultimate development piece, so it could be something to admire. Pawns are sweet. Pawns are pretty cool. Does it get more or less rough when you get these bits? I think they get less rough. I think they get less rough. 0.15. I think they look like that with an ease and like this. Yeah, that's what a bar of gold looks like. That looks perfect. That's exactly what a bar of gold looks like. It might have a few extra pucks in here, but I'm not about to do all that. That's exactly what it looks like. You see this in a video game, you're picking that thing up. Looks good. Looks really good. I wish it was maybe a little bit more cartoony, but that's on me for not making it low poly. That's on me for not doing my part. Alright, and I should definitely have put the shape on top as a bump map, but we'll get there when we get there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If that was my gold bar, it would have a cute cat face on it. I used to mark my baby nephew and niece with the symbol, and if I ever get these signs, this piece of paper, because you donated, that's what I would put on it. If I ever get those signed this piece of paper... if you ever get those things that ask you to sign because you donated. Yes. Understood. Like when you go to McDonald's, they say donate $1 for this, and they're like, hey, put your name on this wall. Yes, exactly. I understood what you meant slightly after the facts. Also, I'm gonna just use this. This is way easier than trying to do it the hard way. Why are these people so messy? I don't know why this would be such a mess. Maybe the rambunctious teenager inherited the estate and he's upset about it. Hey, Dakota! Dakota. I feel like it's been a long time since I've heard from you. Where do I know you from? I know you from somewhere. Dreamer Raid, hello? Hello, Dreamers. Dakota, I know you from somewhere. I've been in your stream before. I'm trying to figure out where. Yeah, I've been following you since April of last year. It's been almost a year since I started following you. Yeah, it would be Joe. Okay, yep. We know each other through Joe. Hello, welcome. How was your stream? What up, peeps? Just to let everybody know, I am just making a little vault. Making a vault, we're putting some gold in it. Oh, the gold looks worse now. It looked better before. It looks a little worse now. Making a vault for a very expensive family. The Toivern family. And we're just putting some things in the vault before I go ahead and do the hard part, which is making this door. Which is gonna be... We're gonna paint the front of this door to look like this kind of thing. Like a relief, a metal relief. Yeah, thank you. What'd you do? What was your stream like? Let me give you a shout out. That should tell me what you were doing. You were doing art. Oh, what were you making? 2D art, 3D art? What's your wheelhouse? 2D art? What'd you make? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at you. Let's see what you were doing. Character design. Okay. Big fan. Oh man, your profile picture is really gorgeous looking. Okay. I'm gonna not play music because I don't want to sell myself out. What on earth are you working on? Hold on, let's get a look at this. The heck is this? This is very Elden Ring. Nope, maybe not. That doesn't look very Elden Ring, but the previous thing did. This is cool. What's this for? This is cool. It's very, like... It's kind of like Genshin Impact, Breath of the Wild anime. It's got a little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn in it, too, which I'm a fan of. I'm sure that's not the most glowing review of your work, but... just to think about it in terms that I understand. Let's link some materials. Some stories that I'm indulging myself in. You just like making stuff? Well, that's awesome. This is also related to a story that I'm working on. I've been really into the idea of post-scarcity agriculture lately, and I've been trying to write a little casual story about some farmers. Or fishermen, I should say. Farmer, fisherman, kind of the same thing. So this is a piece that I'm doing for that. The better piece was in the beginning. The end was more concepts. That's awesome. Also, do I feel like the music is still too loud? Do I feel like I'm competing with the music? I sure do. Okay, we're here. Let's build a gym. What's the goal, Dakota? What's the big goal in the world? What are you trying to do? What do you want people to know you as? What's the dream? If you're the chat of dreamers. Diamonds. There we go. We want a gym, I think. Tell you what, I should probably focus on it. Let's do a gym. Let's focus on it. No. How are we gonna do this? Survive, to be honest? Okay, but let's say you survive, right? You've survived, you're good. What's the big one? What's the thing? What are we up to? You know what? I'll just do it right here. I don't care. I'm lazy. Gym. Gym with 12 segments seems good. Table, pavilion height is nothing. That's probably the bottom if I had to say. So I'm going to put that there. Oh, really bad. There we go. All right, I'm doing another heist. Here's your chance to get some gold. If you win, you get to determine my another piece of gold for me. Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect. 0.25, that's going to be it. Let's take the heights. Yeah, let's make you like a 0.75 to start with. Push you over, take a look at you. That's a fine looking crystal. A little bit of a weird looking crystal, but a fine crystal. Maybe I'll try and bevel one edge. See what that does for us. Tell you what, we can do this much easier. Boom. Oh, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. That's a done deal, baby. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. And we got ourselves a weird looking gym. Does it look a little fakey? It does look a little fake. Don't know how I feel about it. I just want to make a comfy and nice environment, maybe get some stories out there. I'm pretty happy where I'm at too. Anything from here is up, if that makes any sense. Wow, that's a wild place to be. I wish I felt the same way. Wish I could be there. When you make stories, do you want to... It looks fake because it is fake. You know what? You're right. Oh. Oh, that's a look. You have faith in me? Thank you very much. So when you put stories out there, what do you want the stories to look like? Do you want to make webcomics? Do you want to write books? What's the goal there? That's a great looking shape. That is so strange looking. Tell you what, let's do that. Grab both of these, shove them up. We're just gonna take a look at this. You know what? I bet it would work better if we shrunk this part. That's probably the part that was missing before. Turns out gyms are very geometric and you shouldn't mess with their form too much because they don't look right when you mess with them. Yeah, they don't look that good. I'll tell you what, we're just gonna go back to basics. Attention, you have Ingons there that are not planes. Yeah, you know what? Too bad. I love Ingons. We're great friends. Me and Ingons, we get each other. I speak Ingon. It's a cursed language. Only the old gods speak it. So we've kind of returned to exactly where we started, but sometimes you gotta take a weird trip around the bay before you can land back at the beach. That's what we've done today. It's a good question. If I come to those conclusions, I'll let you know. I've had a hard time choosing one thing when there's so much out there. That's good. That's like development. Very little knowledge on 3D, but everything you were doing looks amazing to me. All right, well, here you go. This one's for you. Forbidden knowledge. I have the forbidden knowledge. All right, this one's for Dakota Games. Because everybody else has seen me do this 1,000 times. Hey, I have a thing, and it's a very bad thing, but I have a thing. I'm obsessed with something called layer weight. I'm very obsessed with layer weight. It's kind of old hack at this point. I don't see anybody else using it because nobody likes to export it, but I know how to make it work in Unity, so I use it as like a test bed when I'm here. So it doesn't matter to me. Like I don't have a problem with it. Everybody else hates it. I don't hate it. I like layer weight. I think it looks good. And the fact that people don't use it in games is weird to me. So I'm gonna ask everybody to pick 3 colors. I'm going to judge whether those 3 colors are good or not of my own accord, but we're gonna need 3 colors. Off the top of the dome, I'm gonna say red. I'm gonna say yellow. And I'm gonna say bright blue. Maybe like an orangey blue, purpley blue. There's too much white in that. Why is it so white? Oh, it's that guy right there. That looks bad. That looks pretty good. I can live with that. Now I just need colors. Whatever colors we want to use. Might even be better if I do an HSV with some near. Yeah, that's going to give us a much more vibrant set of colors. All right, give me those colors. I don't think that's a good color combination. I think that's actually a little on the ugly end of the spectrum. There we go. Brilliant. Brilliant boy. You know what? It might even be better if we go crazy. Let's do a gradient on here. That way we can get like swatches of color. Yeah, perfect. Oh, no, not quite like that. There we go. Yeah, so that looks a little fussy, but it's not bad. Come on now, I know you want to work. Easing is way too little. Let's do quadratic. Don't be shy. Anybody throw some colors out there. Let's hear some colors. Whatever colors you want to see, I'm putting down. I'm going to be replacing this gem later, so you're not ruining anything. There's no harm in giving a color. You want lavender? Okay, we got one for lavender. Can I find the intersection point at the center here? No, I think radial is actually the one. Yeah, that's the one right there. You can barely see it if you move at the right angles, but I'm not going to let people see those angles. So that is perfect. Okay, let's do a lavender. Lavender is going to be here. I'm going to make it super vibrant because we need vibrancy for this to work. So there's a lavender. Done. I actually think lavender should go on the other side. Here we go. Next color is... Okay, you're giving me hexadecimal. I'm going to put it over the yellow. Ooh, gorgeous. Okay, we got lavender, we got cyan. Now I need one color that matches the cyan, which immediately I'm thinking like a minty sort of green. Although a little bit of yellow probably wouldn't do that bad here. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah, that lavender is crazy. Having the lavender show up only at certain angles has a real weird vibe to it. I just want to try this. Actually, I like that more. I like that a lot more. I want there to be less green. So let's take the green and bring it down to like a 0.3. And let's take this and bring it down to like a 0.9. And now we got it. Jewel. She's a jewel. Cool. We're going to call this Aqua Gem. And I'm going to make another one. Maybe a couple of them. This one's going to be a Brilliant Diamond, because Brilliant Diamonds have this nice little, like, cut on them that I love. And we're going to reduce you down to a 14. Actually, a 13 sounds so interesting. Might be a terrible idea to do a 13, but we're going to take it like that. I'm going to give you the Aqua Gem. Oh yeah, we're in business now. Remember that stream? I did a stream like a year ago where I made custom gemstones. That was like agony. That was one of the worst things I've ever done. We're gonna call these chromites. I don't know if that's a real gemstone or not, but that's what I'm calling it. Dum dum dee dee dum dee dee. Okay, 0.4. Now we have this guy, really simple. I think we flip it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Cool. Okay, let's stick you in. Do a nice big old aqua jewel. Now the hardest part. Now the hardest part is trusting myself. Okay, so we got a beautiful little green boy, which I actually want to be giant. Because this isn't like a known gemstone, and this family's rich, so it is what it is. Okay, done. Now you. Okay, I got a bit of a strange request from people. How do we feel about aliasing? I am personally somebody where I do not like aliasing. When I play a game, I turn every graphic to max, except I turn off aliasing, because I kind of like these sharp lines here. They're especially helpful for figuring out if an object is straight or not. But I always turn aliasing off when I play video games. I hate aliasing. I think it looks bad. Aliasing is... Okay, you see how there's these jagged pixely edges right here? Like you can see like the line across this little diamond. Aliasing smooths that out by using blur on jagged lines. It basically doesn't let any pixel like stand out sharply from the pixels around it. I like squares, but I like circles too. What a way of saying that. Color me a fan of aliasing. Or color me a not fan of aliasing. Color me a fan of jagged edges. Alright, you know what? That's good enough for me. Look at that. Gorgeous. I don't think I have paid enough attention while playing a game to notice a preference. I always turn it off. I like every setting to maximum except for that. And view distance I don't really care about, although it is nice in some games. Destiny is a game where view distance matters a lot. Alright, so I've put some loot in here. I could put some like documents or books or something down here. We'll worry about that later. I'm gonna say that's loot done. So let's make the actual door part now. Let's do this. I've had enough prep work. Let's go ahead. We're definitely about to fix this, so that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, that's our to-do list. Okay, I just need to make sure that we get past that bevel right there. This guy matters. The rest of it does not matter. So we can take you and just push you in a little bit. Okay. For me, this is like Metal Slug in Chinatown. Dude, that's a great little reference right there. This is Ape Escape, a game that I am very, very, very fond of. I love Ape Escape so much. Ape Escape was a very important game for me growing up. Mattered a whole hell of a lot. Also, I'm going glasses off. I'm having a hard time paying attention with glasses on. This is a glasses off kind of stream. I played the first two. I think this is from 2. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is from 2. Not that you would remember every single song, just putting it out there. Ape Escape's so good. Great, great, great games. I wish they would remake them. With all these remakes, with like, they remake every game. I wish they would remake Ape Escape. Okay, you can now remove these booleans. They no longer matter to you. And this guy can now get booleans for these two. So we want... Uh-oh, we've named things very weird things. Vault handle 1? Is that what you're called? This is going to be called the lock, the combination lock. It's a good enough name for it. And this is vault handle. I tend to forget songs either way. Metal Slug I remember because I played it so much in the arcades. Boy, I played the heck out of Ape Escape. Also, music is something that is very like deeply ingrained in me. So I do tend to remember music quite a lot. We have D object. What is D object? It's these guys. Yes, D object is gonna be called Big Diamond and Little Diamond. In fact, I should call it Diamond Big and Diamond Small. Because if you don't write the name that is common between the two things first, then you get weird results. This is gonna be called Aqua Gem. Cube is... Oh, I see. Door engraving. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Put you up in there. Take the loot. Perfect. Perfect. We're here. Okay, so I should be able to take you and hide you. Take you, hide you. Everything looks hunky-dory. Perfect. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, so I need to make metal. This is gonna get weird quick. This is gonna get weird really quick. We're gonna make metal for this guy. Let's start by thinking in a different way. First things first, let's put an inlay on top of this. Idea time. We go bada boom. We go really small. Will this work? Will this work? Scroopy is doing the heists, trying to catch up. I'm going to use math for a lot of this because I think math is going to give us a better result than if we're just freehanding everything. Yeah, that's going to be the one. And we're going to follow local, and we're going to go long. This is going to be a math kind of build. This is just a time for math. Here we go. Let's do negative 2.5. All the way up and across. Is perfect. Arrays for days. Oh yes. Wait, did I apply the... Oh, I'm so silly. Why did I do that? Okay, it's fine. There's none that are sticking through here. It doesn't matter. Yo, we're making these points. Okay, we're gonna do a Boolean, and it's going to be intersect of this door engraving 1. Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. That actually looks so nice. Okay, boom. We're doing this thing. Just think one step at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't freak out. One step at a time. Life is all about just one step at a time. Join those guys together into a single mesh. We're going to put on another Boolean, and I should have done this right from the beginning, but oh well. This one is going to be combination lock. Da dee da da dee dee da ba da ba ba do do dee dee dee. Da na 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 dee da ba da ba dee 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 dee. That does not look great. We'll go even smaller, as much as I think that's regrettable and a bad decision, but we'll just take it one step at a time. I'm actually going to do a detail flood fill because I think that's a better way to manage this thing. So I'm actually going to do that. Let's do a detail flood fill. And let's hope it doesn't just blow up, which I think it's about to blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. I can't look. That's not bad. That's pretty good. We can go one better. Let's go up to like a 25, but otherwise, not bad. That should contain itself a little bit better too. Come on. I'm gonna clean my glasses while we wait. Maybe that was part of what was going on. You know, maybe I've just realized that I'm inducing headaches by wearing these glasses. You ever thought about that? You ever thought maybe, you know, it's just like a little simple thing? The way you like tilt your head in the shower or something is leading to like neck pain or whatever. And it's just a little thing that you just completely unaware of that affects everything in your life all the time. I think about that a lot. That crosses my mind all the time. Kind of like these weird streaks on the door. I don't really know why those are there, but it's cool. No, not really. You don't think about that? I think about that constantly. I'm always like, what if I'm just not living my life correctly? What if I'm like being weird and like that's why my life is the way that it is? I always think that. I think about that day and nights. This is gonna be really hard on my PC. Something's weird here. Only got existential dread sometimes? Boy, I live in existential dread. I get that one. Fully understand that one, I'll tell you that. Me and Dread, we're real close to each other. Existential dread is my life? Absolutely. You can't be an artist without existential dread. Sorry. I don't want to wish ill will upon people. I don't want to make you unhappy, but it is a requirement. Okay, do it. Do the thing. You're all joined together. You're one mesh. It's all good. Just do the thing. That's not what was determined. It's too fast. Switch to fast instead of exact. I don't care about exacts. I'm gonna buff it out. Okay, tell you what. You know what? Screw that. Get out of there. Let's start with the handle. Start with the handle. Please work. Don't be weird. Don't do a bunch of weird stuff. Don't get crazy on me. Just cut it. Thank you for doing that. Just a simple little cut. That didn't need to be crazy. Yeah, Dread is the design of all creative minds. And honestly, it sucks. I was going to say something hopeful, but I don't think it's that hopeful. I think it's kind of annoying. Like, it's cool. I kind of, like, I've gotten used to Dread. I've gotten used to it pretty deeply, and I feel it's a deep part of me as a person. But I'm also like, I could do without it. Like, would I give up my artwork to not have Dread? No. My artwork is way more important to me than that. But if I could have my artwork and get rid of the Dread, yeah, I'd take that wish in a second. Of course I would. What about having existential joy instead? Can you explain? Okay. Kizin, if you can explain existential joy, I think you might be onto something that could make you millions and millions of dollars. If you could explain that conventionally to people, I think you might be a millionaire. Non-regular edges? That's probably true. I just wanted to cut. Sometimes I'm opening the fridge door and thinking about my life and fleeting and will end. It's always before bed for me. It's always when I'm going to sleep. This is a little scary to say, but I'll say it since we're having a little honest time right now. My heart will go crazy. I'll be going to sleep and my heart starts pounding and I'm like, oh, you're a failure. You've done bad in life. I think about that all the time. It's like my constant. I get that feeling all the time. Can you explain what non-regular edges is to me as well while we're here? That would kind of make my life. Mine is with death. Are you scared of death? Are we scared of death? Are people scared of death in chat? I feel like I'm not scared of dying. Oh, mine is definitely success. Mine is definitely like, will I get to make the things I want to make in time? I mean, I don't think you can bottle existential dread or joy, but there are odd moments where you get happy and feel all is right with the universe. Yeah, for me, that's hiking. That's what hiking's all about. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of frames. Hello. Yeah, when I go on hikes, I feel a deep sense of, like, belonging to the universe. It's one of the best feelings. This is gonna be a nightmare. I shouldn't be working at this high of a resolution. There's a documentary about it. About non-regular edges, or about success? Or about existential dread? What? We've opened a lot of little tabs, and my brain is having a hard time identifying which one matters anymore. That's perfect. That looks perfect. We're gonna blow up my computer today. Hey, let's have a fun time blowing up my computer today. Tell you what, I can go ahead and just cut these guys down quite a bit. I can cut all this down quite a bit. Time to do a soft reset. What does a soft reset mean? Oh, a soft reset on my computer. Yes, correct. That's okay. I'm gonna work through the pain. It's about some dudes trying to prove that glowing rocks had no health benefits, and they explore the reason why going outside makes people feel better. It's about some dudes trying to prove that glowing rocks had no health benefits. That's an idea. And they explore the reason why going outside makes people feel better. How are those related? We're gonna have existential joy while I blow up my computer. Honestly, I'm glad I can bring joy to people's lives. I think that's very much like the Robin Williams, Jim Carrey mentality of like, I'm not happy, so I'm gonna try and make other people happy. I think that matters a lot. I don't want to undermine, you know, either of their experiences in life, but I think that's definitely it. What up, Ratlord? Ratlord, we're just talking about existential dread. You know, the common denominator in all younger people in the world. Yeah, you gotta get in all your smack talk against Ratlord quick before Ratlord jumps ship. Then comes in the Ratlord. Yeah, that old goober, Ratlord. Man, I don't think there's anybody more popular in the 3D industry right now than Ratlord. Ratlord, you're kind of killing it. Nothing inspires hope like having a random Ratlord pop in chat. That's how I deal with my existential dread, actually, is I reach out to Ratlord. That's not true. Let's not quote people on that. That's actually a big abuse of power. She'll slap the existential dread out of you with Vi meshes. Ratlord will give you existential dread. Ratlord and existential dread have a commission ship between each other. Ratlord is the Thanos of existential dread. And I will have it no other way. Okay, so I folded down this in just the most inappropriate way I possibly could have. Ratlord as Thanos? I mean, is it not already true? Are we not already there? Okay, so again, I'm kind of gonna have to spoof this a little bit. I don't exactly know what I'm doing here, but we're gonna make it work. I could make fan art of that. You should make fan art of that. You should definitely make fan art of that. Like, without a doubt. That's not even a question. All right, so we have a spot to stick our little thing, which good, I guess. Wish I didn't have to do it like that, but that's fine. We got kind of a Fallout-y looking thing here out of it, so can't be that upset about getting a little bit more work done. So let's like dig a hole in here. I know the exact scene to do. I'm ready. I'm very ready. Okay, if it's a little mushy on the edges, I think I don't care. It's a relief. I'm not that big about it. Should be so epic. I hope I get to see it when you're done. I would like to be seeing it when you are done, which is my way of saying please finish it instead of just talking about it. If you need any motivation to actually finish your art, here you go. I'm calling you. Usually post my fan art in her Discord? Well, very good. That's very good of you. I think a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure you do since you do it, but I think a lot of people don't like realize how cool fan art is. I'm somebody that has very little ego. I mean, that's not true, but I publicly don't have a lot of ego because I don't really like being the center of attention. And even I'm like, fan art's the coolest thing ever. Like, fan art means people like you. Fan art's really nice. If you have a friend, just make fan art of them. Like, people will love that. People just, if you like make people like a profile picture or something, people will like be indebted to you. That's a cool thing you can do for other people. So I'm doing some averaging just to reduce some of these weirdo spiky polygons, but also so I can crease some of the edge so it feels like it has volume to it instead of being a flat object that's stuck inside of a door. So I'm taking my time with this average on purpose. We'll break out of this in a moment. I'm making a PNG VTuber for me to learn how to paint. I think I have to draw my own fan art is odd, I think. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. I made my avatar here on Twitch, which is that little demon boy. And it's like, there's a part of it where it's like, is that really like who I am? Am I this demon boy? Is this what I like want to represent myself with? I'm just a dude, right? I'm just like a person with a body. I don't expect people to make fan art of me. Man, I got a piece of fan art from CQDK maybe like 6 months ago, maybe a little more than that. And that was such a wild thing to experience. Somebody just being like, hey, I drew you. Shout out to CQDK. Just a weird experience just to be like, wow, am I really something to people? Do people actually care about me? It's a weird vibe. That looks pretty good. If I Alt-H real quick. Yeah, do you stream? You must, I mean, you must stream if you're making a VTuber, right? A PNG tuber, I mean. Okay, that fits not great yet. But we can buff that out. What is really amazing to me is the amount of fan art people get even in small streams. Definitely. It is odd. It's a cool feeling. I wouldn't know because I'm not a small streamer or anything, but yeah, it is crazy. I had the same issue. I like making characters, and for me, I was should I make a version of me or make an original character through and through? I just ended up thinking I should make case B. It'll just be a voice either way, and I should flex my character creation. Absolutely. You stream for a year, you have a 5 to 10 regulars, you probably have 1 or 2 fan art at the point from what I have seen. I have 4 pieces of fan arts. I have exactly 4 pieces of fan art. Which is wild to me. I didn't get any fan art yet, but I don't expect it. Scroopy, I'll make you some fan art. I haven't made the Pop-Tart. I forgot to make the Pop-Tart. Man, I have a terrible memory lately. T, if you're here, I'm sorry. I forgot to make the Pop-Tart. I'm gonna make the Pop-Tart right now. Yeah, Scroopy, I'll make you some fan art. Why not? It'll be easy. I feel like I could totally nail some fan art for you. I want to do YouTube. I'm working to do my channel. Yeah, YouTube is a real beast. YouTube is something that, in my experience, because I tried to start YouTube a little bit ago, I actually bragged about it to a friend and then was like, oops, shouldn't have done that because I'm not actually doing it. This is what I say about YouTube. Just do it. YouTube has no bar to entry. It has the highest bar to success. You're going to find an audience over time, regardless of whether you've not been making content for years or not. The sooner you start making content, the better on YouTube. Because it is a progressive thing. And of course you have quality. Of course stuff matters. But like, YouTube is very much a quality thing. Or not a quality, a quantity thing. YouTube is very quantity based. They have insane rules. I mean, about like DMCA and stuff, but they're not crazy on their rules with most things. I wouldn't be too worried about YouTube rules. Just create things. I got blocked the first video I made. What'd you make? Did you make like NSFW art? What did you get blocked for? I think if you all the things you get the most. YouTube definitely has the highest payoff out of any platform, but YouTube has a really good way of hiding people that don't succeed on its platform. So you don't hear a lot about the people that don't succeed on YouTube, but there are a lot. And it's not a very happy place for those people. Of course, you can argue whether their content was good or whether they were right for the platform or whatever, and I think that's true to some degree, but YouTube does have a huge failure rate. Like an extremely huge failure rate. And I think it's very important to acknowledge that before you dive in being like, I'm going to be the next Game Maker's Toolkit or whatever. There's a reason every single YouTuber on the face of the earth says you need to start making videos for yourself first. There is a reason for that. My video was a critique of a movie, and I basically could not show anything. Oh, yeah, there's the creative clause. There is a legal loophole for that. You have to mention it at the top of the video. I forget how it works. But you can criticize movies as long as you, like, indicate creative parody or whatever it's called. It's a parody thing for sure, but you have to start with, like, you have to have, like, a little segment where you just talk, and then you start showing clips. There's a way around it. I just pressed a button. I don't know what it did. Whoops. Let's make a Pop-Tart, since I forgot to make my Pop-Tart. Yeah, there's a big, like, way around it. Yeah, it's a parody law. Everyone says parody law, but it is technically parody law at that point. It's the most parody law thing there is. Some people distort the audio and images just a little bit so they don't get hit when they show movies and stuff. No, if you claim creative criticism, you are technically immune to that. Yeah, there's a way around it. It's a little weird. Strawberry Pop-Tarts. I'm so sorry I forgot your Pop-Tart, by the way. I genuinely did not mean to forget your Pop-Tart. I just got lost in everything. Okay, we got ourselves a cube. Let's start by putting our reference image in here, and then we'll make a cube to match. Pop-Tart. Actually, let's not do this. Sorry. Let's go over to our other sketch real quick. There we go. We're over in Speed Sketch Heaven. Here is everybody hanging out. Even if you claim creative criticism, the person who owns the video can complain to YouTube and YouTube just takes your video down. It doesn't work that way if you follow this specific path. You can legally show parts of the movie relative to your critique, yes. The problem is you don't have a lot of legal resources when you get a DMCA to take it down. You can appeal to YouTube and sometimes they fight for you. But now I'm going to use a VTuber for some other stuff and barely show the movie since it will not be the focus of the video now. At most, I will show a single frame. I would tell you to not use the audio and freely use the video after the first minute of the video. So do your video for 1 minute, explain what you're doing, maybe do your own visuals for a minute, doing fun things, and then after the first minute, show no sound movie, and it has to be directly related to your video. Yeah, I've also gotten the same thing. I've gotten DMCAs on YouTube videos for showing things on stream. I've shown off, like, I showed a video of Tom Scott's, and I got a DMCA immediately. So it definitely exists. I definitely know what you're talking about. I know there's other ways around it. Yeah, I got it. It was so fast how quickly it came in. Like, the AI was, like, scrubbing. And it was the layout that you're looking at right now. So it was my face here, and then... Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it is definitely weird. I have been kind of on a Lord of the Rings hike right now. And people in Lord of the Rings talk about sharing video clips of Lord of the Rings a lot. So I know you can definitely learn from those people. I know there's a lot of wisdom in that circle on how to do it. Uh-oh, Greenwell's about to do the thing. I'm sure there's YouTube video that explains it to you if you're interested. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Lord of the Rings people are a good resource for seeing how all that sort of stuff works. Because they deal with it constantly. Okay, we got ourselves a weird little biscuit here. Yes, thank you. I'll search for the information more. Yeah, no worries. Just something that we kind of got locked on for a little bit. We just thought a lot about how all that stuff works. I got very passionate about it. Because I am passionate about it. I care about fair use. I think the economic pressures of the world are very strange right now. There are people in, like, the 70s who used to write books about, like, Lord of the Rings. There used to be a lot of people who would just be like, here's my thoughts on Lord of the Rings, and they'd release a book, and nobody ever batted an eye at stuff like that. And now you release a YouTube video, which is functionally a much less ownership platform, and everyone's freaking out about it. It's like, people used to write books about books, and now we care about showing 5 seconds of a clip or audio? Like, what the heck kind of world are we living in? It's wild. Wild West out there. Also, I'm going for the heist because I can't let Greenwell beat me. Strange thing is, there are some YouTubers that literally show entire movies and are still active. They're demonetized. Wait, did you get banned or did you get demonetized? That's an important distinction, because if you got banned, I don't really understand what happened to you. If you got demonetized, that's totally normal. I can think of Mother's Basements as one of the better anime criticism places. I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. Okay, that looks good. Dare I say, that's pretty solid. I'm gonna put the topology higher, regrettably. Books make a lot less money and have publishers that know the law and have their own lawyers. So copyright owners have to do a lot more fight for it and a lot less payoff. That's true nowadays, but that wasn't true 60 years ago. 60 years ago, books were a primary medium that had a lot of weird people in it. Like, you're definitely right now, but that's not how it used to be. Books used to be, like, the main medium up until 90s-ish, and that's when books began to fall off, which is why Harry Potter is such, like, a revolution in the world, because Harry Potter, like, was a little late to the party, but also squeezed in as the door was closing. My video was blocked to be shown, but it was not a lesser claim. They wanted to demonetize me, so I deleted it. Yeah, demonetization is normal. You're gonna probably get demonetized even if you follow the rules correctly. Not saying that that's cool for you, but, like, it'll happen. But being banned is a different offense altogether. Alright, let's do this Pop-Tart. We're almost done anyway. I feel like I'm not in control of anything today. I feel like I'm just, like, experiencing the world around me. Does that mean I am tired? Because I think that means I'm tired. They'll have a harder time when it is just a topic of conversation and no content for them is used. Yeah, I agree with that. But you got to make sure that you're making compelling content for your audience as well. So don't go too far in one direction or the other. Of course, defend yourself and do what you got to do. But like, unless you're literally making meta commentary about YouTube, which could be cool, I wouldn't get lost in that if I were you. That could be a little strenuous, I would argue. Alright, there we go. Wait, this looks chalk? Well, it's just the color. I haven't colored it yet. It's gonna be strawberry. I don't color the mesh until the end. Okay, I don't know why that was happening. Looks delicious. Thank you. Oh, we were so close. I pushed it too far. Okay, that's going to be the one right there, and then we're just going to round a few of these edges real quick. And then all I need to do is just take you and bring you down slightly. Okay, is it a perfect Pop-Tart? No, it's a scuffed speed sketch. I made it in literally 10 minutes. I made this thing as fast as humanly possible. I would argue you should learn to play the game right. It's a lot more impactful to pull off clips that are relevant to your critique. Absolutely. Right now, you're at the best place you can possibly be. You are not making money from it. And that means you get to experiment in a way big channels do not get to experiment. You get to play the games that nobody else is able to play because they depend on their paycheck. Oh no, another speed sketch? Okay. You know what? Deserved. It's an admirable speed sketch. I'll give you that one. I'm gonna make the shittiest toaster you've ever seen, though. I hope you know. Each speed sketch that you guys recommend is going to get worse and worse. Okay, there he is. Let's go ahead and material him. We need a crumbly cookie. You know what? Screw this. I want it bigger. Do I care? No, not at all. That looks perfect. That actually looks so good. Am I proud of this? You bet I am. Am I proud of my weird little Pop-Tart? Absolutely. I think toaster should pretty easy and goes with Pop-Tarts. I agree completely. Make it soft body and fall over the cracker. No. Nope. I don't really love physics in Blender. I know they're cool, but I stay away from them. It's just not how I think. Making things with physics is very cool and not me. Pop-Tart body is what I'm going to call this. Because that's obviously what you should be calling this. That looks really good. Look at how that looks. Perfect. That actually looks mega perfect. Okay, let's make it rough, because obviously it's rough. That looks incredible. Dude, we're here. I've made a perfect Pop-Tart. I think we got gravity to tie a knot at one point after some work, but it was fun watching it explode beforehand. Yeah, I remember that stream. That was not a great stream. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. This is a bad idea. 20 Pop-Tarts put into a toaster comes out too undercooked. There we go. You did good physics with the canopy bed sheet drop thing? Yeah, but sheets are different. Sheets are easy. Everything else is hard. Sheets are really easy. Okay, I'm doing this just to fill holes instead of having to do it the hard way. That way you can see those holes and they're gonna look really good for you. Perfect. All I'm doing is just showing off those holes. Nice and easy. Boom. That's a done deal. Okay, the frosting. Wow, that actually looks great. That actually looks really good. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. We gotta give it a crumble. Because obviously you have to have a crumbly Pop-Tart. That's the most delicious part of a Pop-Tart. The best part of a Pop-Tart is the crumble. We do get off topic a lot, don't we? I think that's just part of streaming. We really just spiral every day. Come on. I know I'm loading like 1,000 things at once. I know Blender's upset with me, but you got this, bud. Come on. I believe in you. There we go. Beautiful crumble on there. Just a beautiful little crumble. Not too crazy, not too wild. Just a crumble. Just a little crumble. Boom. Done. Next, frosting. Okay, it is white frosting. So we're done. Perfect. Just about perfect, I would argue. Now let's put the sprinkles on there. Just think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing for 2 seconds. Don't lose sight. Okay, you can make sprinkles really easily by going subdivision, like 3 times, and then adding a decimate. And you make these weirdo shapes. And then we will do like that first, and apply scale, and really decimate it, really get those weird low poly looking guys. And that's done. That's how I generate rocks as well, by the way, just to let you know. We're gonna call this a sprinkle. I'm gonna make it bright red to start with. And it needs to be mega glossy. There we go. I'm almost cool with it having jagged edges because I kind of think that's how they look naturally. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put hair on you. First off, let's realize that I made a big mistake and I didn't name anything and I didn't make a collection for this. So we're going to call this Pop-Tart Frosting. Okay, now we got 3 different Pop-Tarts. We're gonna go ahead and grab those. We're gonna cut them, copy them, cut them. Can you not cut? You cannot cut. Ain't that strange? Alright, boom. Hair. Hair is rendered as an object. Object is Pop-Tarts. The year is 2020. The world is Pop-Tarts. The only thing left for humanity is the crumbly, crumbly goodness. Snap into a Slim Jim. Have I lost my mind? I think I have. Okay, cool. That is correct. And now we just need to match the density of this and maybe add a little bit of randomness. Just a little bit of randomness. There we go. I'm gonna do 200, which that does not look like 200, but we'll take it. You want it? Come get it. Is yours for the taking. That's a insane amount of sprinkles. That looks great. That is the perfect look to a Pop-Tart. We got some weird guys. I don't know why they're doing that. You know what? Maybe we do none, and we're going to go ahead and just multiply this by 30, which means 2,000. Let's do 3,000 to start with. 4,000 it is. 4,000's perfect. All right, we got Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart frosting. Let's go to our sprinkles. Sure, we'll just leave it like that. And now I got to choose all these colors. Now I really want a Pop-Tart. You're welcome. Okay, so how many colors are there on here? There is red, pink, yellow, green, and orange. 1, 2, 3. There's orange. Actually, let's add one more and let's distribute evenly. And delete you. You need to be bright, bright orange. You need to be bright, bright yellow. I keep moving things by accident. I don't mean to do that. I think that's about as close to the color as we need to be. Perfect. Okay, and now we plug you in and we do random. Right, this will work. For sure, this will work. This will definitely not backfire at all. This will totally work. First try. Hey, we've done it. Look at them. Done deal. That's a done deal, baby. You know what? I can actually make them probably a little bit bigger. Is that a bad idea? And should I not do it? Yes. Am I going to do it? Yes. Done deal. Boom. I'm gonna say that's a 10 out of 10. I'm not even gonna let you guys decide. I'm deciding that's a 10 out of 10. You could put this in any game ever, and it would be 10 out of 10. That's as good as it gets. You think this is my best work yet? Yeah, I hate to peak on a Pop-Tart. I hate to peak on a 15-minute Pop-Tart, but sometimes you do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta peek on a Pop-Tart. Alright, you know what? I kind of think the Pop-Tart belongs to the rats. You were at 28 minutes? Don't tell me that. Look, I was having existential dread for most of that. It doesn't count. It was only 15 minutes. There we go. That should go in an asset store somewhere. Okay, sure. Whatever. I do have to, like, turn the sprinkles into actual geometry, but beyond that, why not? Look at this. Yeah, he got a Pop-Tart for his birthday. He was given a Pop-Tart for his birthday, guys. All right, let's make a toaster from memory. Here's a memory toaster. Okay, toaster from memory. Let's go. You made some fan art? You made fan art? Of me? Ain't no way you did that. I love it. It's so small. I gotta find a way to blow it up. I'm gonna have to blow it up. I love it. That is very cute. Let's open original. Let's zoom into this bad boy. Look at him. Look at that boy. What a cutie pie. Thank you. Next emote. I can make that an emote. I'm not against making that an emote. I'll just take the red ear off of it, so it'll just be the face. I'm not against that one bit. If Scroops is okay with that. I can't imagine Scroops would be upset about that, but I'm a man of consent in this world. Dun dun dee dee dun dun dun. What? You're okay with that? All right. We can make that an emote. I'm not against it. All right, this is a very scuffed toaster. This thing is very scuffed. Why is it so weird looking? Why does it look so strange? Looks fancier than mine. Mine is a silver box. True? I mean, I'm trying to make a not fancy one, personally. Let's start with basic form. I need to get out of the, like, deep look. Why is it so circular? Is there a part of this I don't understand? Oh, I see. I get it. I understand. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. That looks way more normal now. Sorry, my brain was not doing the math on that one. Alright, and if I understand what toasters are supposed to look like... They need to be flat on the bottom. Much more Walmart and less Crate and Barrel now? Yes, for sure. And that's what we're going for. We're Walmart core. I actually hate Walmart, but I'm okay to represent Walmart on this stream. This stream was sponsored by Walmart, actually. Okay, boom. That'll do. Okay, so let's make the little heating element because I am a tryhard. And I'm actually going to attempt to do this. But I'm going to do it badly on purpose because I ain't got time. Oh, that's an annotation. Whoops. Okay, this is gonna be our boy. Deletes. You, yes. You, why do you look so weird? Go. Make sure we don't have any hard edges like that again. And now you need to do a little bit of EY. You need to do a little bit of EY. What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrot? That show, you're canceled. That show, you've been canceled on this day. Sorry to say. I love you, Red Era. It will be super scuffed as the second one today. Also red. Let's add a heating element inside the toaster where no one will ever see it. I don't want to be called out like that. Look. Sometimes you care about dumb things, and that's what it means to be alive and human in this universe. Sometimes you can't sacrifice your humanity. This is who I am. And I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm also going completely off of memory, so I'm not sure if any of this is right. I mean, that is what I love about you. You care even when you do a scuffed speed sketch. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's That's what it means to be a writer, right? Like, I can't make junk. I won't allow myself to make junk. It's right so far. I think there's a support over there, but I'm gonna ignore it. Okay, boom. This is, let's do one more, actually, before we do that. Let's mirror this on the y-axis, and because I'm a strange man, I'm also going to mirror it on the x-axis, so it looks like that. And then we can stick that over here. It looks so tight. Like, there's no way you can fit toast in there. I guess, no, it's uncocked. That's what it is. And that's a word that I just said that I wish I didn't say, but feel free to take that out of context. Cube 3. How do we add to that red coat quotes? What is the quote exactly? I will add it. I think only mods can add right now. It's uncocked. That should be correct. There we go. Now you have a quote. Will you be adding to the toaster a bagel setting? No. Look, toasters are the Wild West. You either know how to operate a toaster or you don't. The toaster doesn't need to do it for you. I don't believe in toasters that do it for you. I don't have interest in toasters that do it for you. Yeah, it only needs a Pop-Tart setting. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Let's do this thing. Said boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Look at that. Beautiful, baby. Is a toaster. Toaster feet. Well, I don't worry about those. We'll worry about those later. Actually, let's do it. Heating elements. Heating elements. Okay, and last but not least, we need to add that crazy little thing on the side. It is this. There we go. That is probably way too big. There we go. Two dyslexic walk into a bra. I like it. Why does it have to be two? What's the point of two? What does two matter in that joke? Is it one for each breast? I don't understand why there's two. Da-na-na. Flavor, really? Got it. You know, bras have good flavor. What? Anyway, moving on from that comment. Did you hear about the agnostic dyslexic insomniac? Did you hear about the agnostic dyslexic and insomniac? They just wanted some god dog sleep. They stayed up all night wondering if there really was a dog. Man, I feel like there's more to that joke. If you did like gam dog, they're looking for the gam dog sleep. I feel like you can do more with that joke. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I think there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, let's call this silver toaster. Actually, please tell me what color you would like the toaster to be. No, I'm being dyslexic. Tell me what you would like for the toaster color. Before we get too out of hand here. Silver is good? Okay. I feel like we can do fun colors. That's about what rubber looks like. There we go. Little rubberized feet. Let's put black rubber on you. For some reason. I mean, if pink calls out, that is good too. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. That's all you only had to say that to me, and I was ready. You know what? I'll go one further. Let's go one further. Let's go shabby chic. Let's go shabby chic. Let's do this thing. Get it looking right. Get it feeling correct. Okay, that looks like junk, but it's my junk, and I'm taking it. That's my junk toaster. You want iridescent? I think I'm gonna gain like 1,000 willpower if I say no to iridescent right now. And I think I gotta go for the long plays. So I think I'm gonna deny it. It looks like a Midwestern mom toaster. Yes. Exactly. Now you're talking the same language as me. Okay, so this is going to be metallic black, low roughness, no specular, nothing else. Perfect. Now we give it an orange-y emission. right there is perfect. And now we check it out. I kind of want to reverse this. Perfect toaster glow? Thank you. I've had some experience with toaster glows, as you might imagine. There we go. That's it, right there. Excellent. Excellent. That looks perfect. Obviously, the inside of the toaster should be mechanical and should have black and little pieces of plastic everywhere. I'm not doing that right now. This is done. This is a done deal, baby. Now that we're here, let's set the resolution higher. And let's set the resolution higher. And call it a done deal, baby. 2 amazing speed sketches. Well, thank you, everybody. This is going to be called Toaster Handle. Am I tired? Yes. Am I done? I don't think I'm done yet. I think I got more in me. I kind of want to just dig into the, this little vault over here. I'm feeling very random today, which I'm not against playing into. There we go. We got a toaster with a rat. I like that the Pop-Tart is not to scale, so tell you what, I actually don't want to do it that way. I'd rather the rat be eating big today. I'd rather the rat really get a nice dinner going. So we're gonna do this. Dun, dun, dun. That rat's eating, baby. That rat is eating today. This whole crew's having a little bite of that. Done deal. Take a breath. Everybody, take a breath. Life's okay. And you're all gonna be okay. And you're all real smart folks. And you're gonna make it out of here. I believe in you. Everyone take a nice little breath and just remember your self-worth. All's well. We'll take a little hydrate together. I had a feeling stretches and squats were coming. Echo wants to show me something. I will gladly take a look. Oh, thank you for blowing that up, by the way. Okay, so Scroopy blew up this guy, and he is great looking. He is very cute. I might actually do this right now. And Echo is showing me... Oh! You made this, very Minecraft style. I like it. I'm assuming you took default cubes and you sealed edges, or maybe you did a giant wall of default cubes and you did a grid interface. Do you want the PNG? Yes, please. So that I can edit it without having that weird, side profile thing. Definitely. If you don't mind. It's Gilda from Eichenfell. I did a voxel program. Oh, you can do it in Blender. The easiest thing you can do in Blender is... I mean, it's probably easier in the voxel program, like realistically, obviously. But it's really not hard to do in Blender. You can just do this and do an array. And do like 40. And then do another array. And do... $40. And now you have a whole block of these guys to work with. And you can hit apply and hit apply. Go to edit, grab everything, separate by loose parts, And you now have a million boxes that you can color whatever you want, delete, do stuff, whatever. So I could come in here and make this one red. And I could say I want a couple random ones to be red. And you can go. Suddenly you're just going, you're just making stuff. You can paint them all, and you can make them greasy and glossy and all sorts of stuff. I can make them crazy looking. I could give them polka dots. I could do all sorts of crazy stuff. But yeah, that's how you would do it in Blender if you wanted to. But I'm gonna go ahead and delete that because I don't want a bunch of random boxes here. Pixel art's actually really easy to do in Blender. The fun of having procedurally generated graphics. Okay, I'm gonna not show my screen real quick. Alright, we're back. I thought it was a private message. It was not a private message. Let's open up Krita real quick. And let's pop this guy into Krita. Why am I doing this instead of what I should be doing? I don't know. I don't even know if I should be doing anything. I don't know what there is in the world. I'm just doing me. This is my cheat day. Every day is my cheat day, but this is my cheat day. Bum, bum, bum. What a cast of misfits we have here. All right, we got a boy. Got a good little boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and resize this canvas. Let's resize the whole image, actually. Scale image to new size using nearest neighbor. And what size will we choose? I'm thinking 400. Seems about right. Look how good he looks. Look at this cutie. Look how cute he is. Actually, let's go back to the small size. Oh no, we're good. We're set. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take you and move you. Oh, I hate that they moved everything. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Let's go ahead and export that as Ready Era Pics. All right, Ready Era Pics is here. If it's for emote size, it is size it to the border. That's probably a good idea. I almost kind of like it being small. Let me see what it looks like first. I kind of like it being petite. Look how good he looks. Oh, that's very cute, Scroopy. I think I like him smaller. I think he looks good smaller. Cool, it's added. What a little collection of things we've got here. I like that the standard emotes are basically nothing to do with me, and then the subscriber emotes are all like our inside jokes. I think that's good for people so that new people get like fun stuff that they can use, and then people who've been here for a while can kind of reference things. I think that's a good plan. All right, well, I deeply appreciate it, Scroopy. Thank you. not uploaded yet. We're going to let it go. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back to my vaults. Okay, so we don't need to worry about loot. Let's go back to the door. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what I'm engraving this out of. I kind of think it's got to be metal, right? It's got to be like this metal. I'm not sure, though. Okay, we're back to this. Focused in here. And let's do this thing. Sculpting with a Dinotopo. That is Ratlord's gun. It is actually the Rat King's gun from Destiny. It is actually that. Hey, I can freehand, you know? You know what? I shouldn't be freehanding. What am I doing? Think about what you're doing. Actually, like, think about this from a very mechanical standpoint. What would people actually be doing if they were trying to create objects like this? They'd be using every advantage they've got. People that are doing this would be, like, super on it. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's about right. We can always resize it if we have to. Yep, we got to resize it just a little bit. It's pretty close. Resize it right about there. That should be perfect. Cool. Now we're going to take you and we're going to join you two together. We're going to go back to our sculpts. We're going to do a remesh, which should be super high density, by the way. It's going to take a hot moment. Go. Yes, that'll work. That will work. Perfect. Back to Dinotopo. I'm not going to stress the details on this. We're going to think about this for just a moment. There we go. In fact, I'm going to push this back even further. I've got an idea. I've got an idea for how this is going to work. Let's do this. Ooh, the geometry is problematic to say the least. I think we might be at the edge of where our computer can handle this. Since we're this far down, let's drop it. Let's go down. I think we can handle going lower. Come on, baby. I know you want to work. I know you want to do this. It's okay. We're all here. We're all good. Please don't blow up my computer. You know what? That's usable. That is a usable amount to me. I don't know where the Z is on this. But we're definitely just going to stick to Y. I don't know if I centered it correctly. I did not center this correctly. Whoops. Too bad. Too bad. I'm not worrying about it.
Do you love me too? I love you.
You know what? I think that brush is just going to be a problem for us, and I think I might be at the end of where my computer can handle things. So let's not. Let's not instead we did. There we go. I will take that. That looks okay to me. I'm now doubting if we even need the back of this door. I think I might just cut the back of this door off. It literally doesn't matter. We don't need the geometry for it. We don't need back facing. None of that matters at all. I think we just cut it off. Personally. Who's it gonna hurt? Me? It's definitely not gonna hurt me. We should have had a little bit of a ridge, but definitely no back face. It's gonna cut our polygons down by half, almost. Yeah. That's got a vibe to it. Okay, cool. Let's cut the back of this guy off. Alright. Look how many vertices there are. Oh my god. Just get rid of all these guys. Just get out of here. I think I don't even care if there's any missing there. That doesn't bother me. We're not going to see it. So, delete. Simplify a lot of our life. Okay. That's too big. Let's get a good amount here. And delete. We should definitely have deleted vertices. This is a nightmare. Why am I doing this? Why have I done this so high density? Okay, well, at the very least, I've reduced a good half of them. So I can be proud of myself for removing some of this threat. So next up, we need to make the eyeball. Boy, do I even care right now. Let's see what it looks like with everything together. Yeah, it just needs a little buffering around the edge, but that's actually a pretty good look. I think I might be done. I think I might be done for the day. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I want to be doing in the meantime, but I think I'm like done with this. Let's see how we feel about the bevels. The bevels actually look better. So I'm gonna say the bevels are probably good to go. I can always fix them later. So the other thing that's left is arguably the 3 hardest parts of this whole sketch. Which, good. Just the way of things. Da 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 da, dee dee da ba da ba. You did good work. Go have yourself some tea and a hike. You know, it's been a while since I've been outside. A hike does not sound bad. I'm gonna stick it out for just a few more minutes while I just look over everything, but I think we're pretty much done. I don't know if this makes any sense to make the handle out of this. Yeah, let's do a heist. That's actually kind of a cool look. Imagine like a really nice like metal handle on your hand. I bet that feels great. And then we're gonna stick another relief in the handle. So the relief should probably be the brass then. Just in time to finish my paperwork notes consolidation. Excellent. I'm gonna call this fancy brass, and I'm gonna decide whether I want to do brass or not later. And now that leaves us with whatever this material is, which I assume is the hardest metal. Uh-oh. New ideas forming in my head. Oh, I think it's gonna look good. I'm gonna try it. Whatever. I think it looks good and I want to try it. It's a little bit of wasted effort, but I'd rather waste effort and have a good design than nothing. So let's find the door. What's your current Y value? Is this? Let's go back to our cylinder, and your current Y value will now be that, which is not the same value. So I gotta find it manually. Which is okay. Might actually be a delta transformation, now that I'm thinking about it. Scroopy, I didn't even do it. I didn't think to do it. You got me. Dun-da-dee-dee-dum. You did it all alone. You went into the void and you ventured all alone. My boy's grown up. My boy grows up so fast. There we go. Sings like Sinatra, and you did it your way. I like that song. I very vaguely remember how it goes in my head, so I'm sure I just sang it wrong. I do like that song. I actually like Sinatra, despite some of the disagreeabilities of him. I do like me a Sinatra. He's a challenging character. That's to say the least of it. But boy, did he have charisma. Actually, one of the few songs he did I don't like. Really? I love that song. Wait, what? I'll be off to bed? Hey, you go have yourself a nice little sleep, Scroops. I'll catch you around. I'll catch you on the flip side, my man. Yeah, get feeling better, man. Let me know if you feel better tomorrow. I'll send you a message anyway, but let me know if you feel good tomorrow, okay? Alright, you enjoy your bed. Nothing like a good bed. Ain't nothing like a good bed. Beds are tempting little vixens. Beds are really out here to steal our souls. You know, everyone talks about succubuses. Everybody's into succubuses. A succubus is like the thing nowadays. Nobody talks about a bed and how a bed is a succubus. Your bed is the succubus that has already won over you. Dum-ba-dum-ba-da-bee. Oh wow, this is gonna be tough to manage. For me, it's the lyrics and just the general idea that come across to me of screw whatever happens to other people, I did what I wanted. I get that. I just realized I've made a mistake. We actually have to close this door. And then grab this. And now we gotta put that in the center. Sinatra was a real character. He was quite a wily boy. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Now we come in. And we just fit it really nice on there. Sometimes you just gotta recognize art for what it is. Absolutely. He's a crazy man. I would not like to be alone in a room with Sinatra, I'll tell you that. His daughter kind of scares me too, even though I have a thing for her, but... they were great for what they were. That's perfect. That's a perfect little boundary right there. Her cover of Bang Bang is wild. She was a cat. She did it. Okay, this is gonna be called combination ring. As bad as a name as that is. And now we grab you and we rotate you by 90 once again. And now we have it all sealed on there. Isildur. You know what? That's cool with me. Now I'm like, does this work? Because I think that has the right look to it. Okay, yeah, I mean, we're like here. We're close. Now I just need to make a relief on this whole thing, which is gonna... what I should have been doing all day. But, you know, we got caught up. I should go get tomatoes and lettuce for dinner and also a Pop-Tart now. All right, but before you go, I gotta know, what's the Pop-Tart? What kind of Pop-Tart we get? This is important information for everybody. That's it. That's it. That looks great, actually. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna let it go from now on. I'm just gonna let it like clear out. I'm just gonna think about how to design from here on out. That's a done deal. Probably going to get the strawberry toaster strudel, actually. It's all about the brown sugar cinnamon. That's the one to beat. It looks so nice. Thank you. It should be cooler when we add like fish and like suns and rays and stars and stuff all over this. Like, it's gonna be a whole thing. This is gonna be a whole vault. I thought you don't like cinnamon. Something about the brown sugar cinnamon is cool with me. Does not bother me one bit. Which should go to show you that it's definitely not real cinnamon. Oh man, imagine going down to your basement and this is what's waiting for you. This is wealth, baby. That is wealth in its truest form. You know, there's a part of me that wants to put a little bronze barrier around here. Am I going to do that? Oh, yes, I'm gonna do that. Yes, I'm gonna do that because I'm nuts. Okay. GY. Why is this thing so sensitive today? There we go. And now we merge vertices, and it should be good. 16, that sounds about right to me. Now we put the bevel back on, and the bevel is too strong. Okay, so creasing does nothing for the bevel. So all we got to do is now just go into here and add a slot and make that slot fancy brass. Take a look at it in our rendered view. Unhide the rest of this, and it could use a little bit of love, but for the time being, it gets the idea across. Beautiful. It sits right under the hinge too, which I think is a good little vibe. Perfect. That's going to be enough for right now. That is me dipping out. That is me saying that I am currently done for the time being. She looks great. She's ready for some beautiful merchandise to be put inside of her, but we're still going to add more later. So yeah, that's my boy. I might melt some candles on top of this because that's kind of my signature thing, but we'll worry about that later. In the meantime, I am done. Let's see who is streaming, and let's go raid somebody. Thank you, everyone who has joined, by the way. I should give a huge thank you. It's been kind of a nice day. It's been pretty lively. A lot of talking, a lot of doing. Anybody who's been lurking or just hanging out, we do have a... we do have a Discord that I'm going to plug. It's a lovely little place where everyone shares food pics and 3D design stuff and all sorts of cool stuff. So feel free to join if you want to get the vibes. All right, let's see who we're looking at today. It's a low numbers for everybody. It's been a very low number day for everybody. Wonder why that is. That must be because of Elden Ring, right? Everyone's playing Elden Ring right now. Let's see. Who are we going to raid? Who are we raiding? Let's go to Teal. This is an interesting little thing. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're making a mouth for a character. So it might be a little weird, but weird's what I'm all about. So I'm going to send everybody off to these guys. Go say nice things. Go be sweet. Go be lovely. And I will see you all on Friday. Thank you all for joining. There we go. Teal Bits is their name. All right. With that, thank you. Love you all. I will catch you all on Friday. And until then, stretch, drink water, and go touch grass. Goodbye.